Yeah.
Good morning, everyone. Just to continue from where we stopped last week. Last week on literature, we started with the revision of all the texts we had been treating from SS1 to SS3. And by the grace of God, last week we were able to treat the African prose, have a revision of the text under the African prose, the non-African prose, and the non-African drama. Today, because we stopped at the non-African drama, at the African drama last week, today we are going to continue from non-African drama to the poetry. So we'll just have a revision of what they're all about before we now go ahead to treating them one after the other. Or, I would likely say, to trying to treat those aspects that may be a little bit confusing. Not complex, because there's no literary text that is actually complete. But if you put your mind to it and you're able to study the words and study them adequately, you will understand. In fact, they are very interesting. That's why, like I said last week, I said literature is a mirror of the society. It mirrors what happens in the past, what is happening right now in the present, and what will likely come to be in the future. So, today, just to continue from where we started last week, we'll go into the non-African drama. Now, our non-African drama text has two, based on the syllabus of 2015 to 2020 for the current state that will be writing their WAEC or NECO in any moment soon. By the grace of God, we hope that comes very soon. So our non-African drama text one, we have She Stood to Conquer. Now, like I said last week, I said when you're writing the title of all your texts, if it's in the lowercase, the first letter of every word has to be in the capital letter form. You do not write them in lowercase. You write the first letter of each word of a title of a text in the uppercase. That's why you have me write it, She Stood to Conquer. That's the first text we have there, written by Oliver Goldsmith. Now, when we say something is non-African, not written by an African, written by an European, an Asian, any other country, any other continent other than Africa. That is why we call it non-Africa. But written in English language. Not written by an African, but written or translated into English language. That is, She Stood to Conquer. The other one is the other text is, the first one is She Stood to, okay, before I go to the other one, She Stood to Conquer, let me just explain like I was explaining last week. She Stood to Conquer is a story of, I won't say they are not naughty, but it comprises of Tony, who happens to be a little bit naughty boy, who likes playing tricks on people, and whom his mother pampered a lot. Now, he has a stepfather by the name of Mr. Akasu, and his mother is Mrs. Akasu. He has a sister, Kate Akasu, and he played a trick on his stepfather, believing he's playing the trick on his stepfather anyway, because he thought the stepfather was not treating him right. He said he wanted to have a revenge on his stepfather, so he told the visitors to his house, who were actually the betrothed of Kate. He told them that their house is an inn. So he changed the orientation, he changed the knowledge. It made them feel that the house was actually an inn. If you remember, Mrs. Akasu had earlier told Mr. Akasu that she hated these old things and she wanted new life of the London society. And the man said he loved all old things, everything old, even if white that was old. So Tony had to tell the visitors that their house was an inn. And so the visitors went with the mind that they are going to an inn. Now, an inn in those days is typical of a hotel these days. That means he told them that that they were going to an hotel. So you can imagine what the guys or the men would do. They went there with the mind that they are higher than the owners of the house. So they saw the owner of the house as the innkeeper. They saw the wife of the house as the innkeeper's wife. They saw the children, they saw Kate as one of the waitresses, one of the people that are keeping the inn. So they were talking anyhow to them. Meanwhile, Malo was the betrothed to Kate. Imagine what happened, how he was behaving to his stepfather. He was just talking anyhow, he was just behaving anyhow. And the stepfather was even, how he was talking to his father-in-law, rather. And the father-in-law was thinking, how could the man that wants to marry his son be talking to him as if he is servant? But they were in the dark. They never knew that Tony had played the first one and them. So in the course of this, so many events came to be. And meanwhile, there is a jewel. There are some jewelry that belongs to Constance. They need to Tony. According to Tony and the needs to Mrs. Ankassu, according to Tony and the needs to Mrs. Ankassu, the jewel belongs to Constance. She was supposed, Miss Ankassu was supposed to keep it for Constance never till she gets married. Now, Mrs. Ankassu is another person that is tricky. She wanted her son to marry Constance, so that she would not lose that jewelry. And it will be in their possession. Now, in those days, you have to have the knowledge that in those days, everything that happens to be property or belongings are held in high esteem. So, in the light of this, so many things were turned around. And then, coupled with the fact that they had the visitors to the house, thought the house was on him. Now, Tony has a girlfriend with the name Betty Bouncer. So he is in love with Betty and he wants to marry Betty, but the mother wants him to marry Constance, whom he doesn't like at all. Now, Constance is in love with 18, Malo's friend, that came to the house to marry Kate Ankassu. So all the events were now knitted together, so many things coming up. Now, Tony played different tricks, and eventually at the end of the play, they were able to resolve all the issues that came up. Now, when he was able to play that trick, because 18 and Malo got to the town at night, because he is the kind of person that loves going to the inn, going to the pub to drink. So he was able to convince them that their house is an inn. That was how the whole issue turned around. But you know the good thing about it? Kate was able to know the kind of man Malo was through the misconception they all had. Kate was able to know that he was actually a shy person and good, though he is more free, he's freer to the lower class. Now, he was free to Kate because he thought Kate was a servant. Now, that was how Kate was able to know the man, because she had earlier told her father she wouldn't want to marry somebody she doesn't know. 18 too was able to know Constance. At the end of the day, they all resolved their issues. The jewelry got to Constance, the like. Now, because all the events came up in the night, that is why the book is also called Errors of the Night or Mistakes of the Night. Now, there are several mistakes in that book. Mistakes from identity mistakes, mistakes about the house, mistakes everywhere, from Tony to Kate to Mr. Ankassu to even Mrs. Ankassu. So many mistakes. You need to study them. You need to check through them one after the other. What are these mistakes in She Stood to Conquer? One, Kate was taken as a servant. Mistake of She Stood to Conquer.